Alright folks, let's do a real quick exercise just to illustrate a bit more what I was talking about by learning to think of your fingers in as different number fingers, okay, from our last video. So we're going to do, let's go back to Buy All the Cabbage Down. Let's go along, one of the early videos, and that tune out of A was like this. Alright, I'm using my open string, first finger, second, and third. Okay? Now we're going to do that at a B as well. And so, but now I'm going to act like that the B is my open string. And I'm going to ask my second finger here to do the work of the first finger out of A. But B, it's going to be my second finger doing that work. Okay? For what the second finger played out of the key of A, now I'm going to ask my third finger to do it. And finally, for the fourth finger work, for the third finger work out of the key of A, I'm going to ask my fourth finger to take that over. Okay? So here we go. So it started out of A like this, my second finger. It moved up to the third. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my third finger and move up to the fourth. And holding this as acting like this is my open string. Here we go. So there, instead of 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, I'm going to go 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, fourth finger, third, second finger, back home to now my first finger that I've got clamped down, the B note. Now that also works over here. So we talked about playing it over here where you'd go A, right? You go C sharp. That's what it was out of A, okay? Where my first finger is the note that I'm coming back home to. Okay? So here, we're just going to move it up. So it's going to be the second finger that I'm going to come home to. Okay? And so over here on the G string, to play the same melody, but out of the key of B, right? My first finger is going to become my second in B, my second, my third, the fourth. So here we go. And then here, so what you'll have to do is move over to the E note, and then idea of just kind of assigning the next finger up the job is helpful to me, because I feel like there's so many fiddle tunes out of open keys like A and D, or A, you know, that when I think just move one finger up, somehow that works for me to be able to play in different keys on the spot. Also notice that once you learn a pattern, okay, because watch this pattern, okay, out of B, okay, out of B, watch this pattern. Okay, that was that finger pattern out of B. Now let's jump back to A. Okay, remember A, but let's move over here where A is our first finger note. Okay, so we're back in A. First finger note over here. And when we play it in A, watch this finger pattern. Exact same as out of B. Okay? Exactly the same finger pattern. And just being aware of those little patterns can be helpful, because this instrument can be really hard to learn, and so any little shortcuts you can, or any little things you can almost tell your fingers, like, look, fingers, this, if you on the A string, or this with the first finger here on B. All right, just going over here with my first finger on A and play it. Okay, I don't have to learn anymore. I just want you to play it and not complain. Fingers, basically. And they sometimes will listen. So that was just a little bit of what I meant about giving the next finger up a new job. Okay, the same job as the finger before in the open keys. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, not too confusing, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.